Styles is back. Styles is back. Styles is back. Styles is back in this episode, and I'm like, some doing on Brian feels. This episode I liked because we got to see Styles and Peter work together, and then we got to see Peter because Peter is like, what? And all that. So I'm gonna go through major points because I actually want to go over a Stydia fanfiction with you guys at the end, and I don't want to waste any time. Lydia finally figures out the relic that Styles left behind, which is the Jeep. And the one thing that really bothered me about that is that, like, I seriously think Styles' mom is very suspicious because because in the beginning, you know how, like, Lydia and Scott paid off the dude to, like, let the car stay, and then after Lydia went to go talk to Styles' mom, and then, like, the guy comes back and he has to get the car. I seriously think Styles' mom is like part of the plan. I think she's very suspicious. She's bothering me. Then we get to see Styles' world, and basically they're at a train station that arrives and delays, and then arrives and then it delays, and then the Ghost Rider comes in, dumps some people, then comes back. And they go through this portal that not a lot of people can't go through. You basically end up dying and like bacon. Basically become bacon. Peter goes through it because he's a werewolf and he's like out heal, and when he does come out, he makes a roaring sound. And he howls, and Malia and Scott here, and they figured out that they remembered Peter because Peter was erased, and Malia figures out Peter is her father, and then Scott figures out that Peter bit him, and then they get the keys to Styles' car. They turn on and also before that, Styles and Peter figures out how to communicate them through the radio station, so that's how Lydia, Scott, and Styles talk to each other through the car. And basically Lydia remembered what Styles said to her before he left, which is, I love you, They want to go save Styles, but he can't. They're like, remember Kanan, go find Kanan. So that's the next mission, since things are happening. So then I just now want to read you a quick Stydia fanfiction. It's very short. It's only like 500 words. It's not that long. So, he didn't turn over very often, and he slept on his side, always facing her on the side of the bed. He also snored very quietly, a trait that Lydia had found absolutely adorable from day one. But the thing that Lydia loved most about these silent moments in the dark was that she finally got to stare at Styles the way he'd been staring at her for 10 years. Now she could tell you exactly how his brow furrows when his dreams shift into nightmares, or the way his eyelashes would occasionally flutter just the tiniest bit, or his lips would curl at the edges as his dreams took a more positive turn. Lydia was content to just lie there next to him and listen to his steady breathing until she too was asleep. But she suddenly yearned to be closer to him. She needed to be closer to him. Without giving it a second thought, she shifted her weight on the mattress and moved less an inch closer to him. It was closer, yes, but not close enough, so she moved again. This time, Styles' eyes fluttered open. Lydia, he asked, so groggy he could barely even make out the 3 syllables of her name. Yeah, honey, it's me. Her voice was merely a whisper in the darkness that enveloped him. Why aren't you sleeping? I just had to use the restroom. Styles seemed to accept the lie and rubbed his eyes sleepily. Or, well, come here. He held his arms open for her. I need a snuggle, buddy. Lydia needed no more of an invitation. She quickly buried herself in his shirt. Styles tightened his grip around her waist as Lydia took a deep breath in, savoring the scent of his body wash and the cologne she had gotten him for Christmas. It was a simple scent that she could never get rid of. It was another 10 minutes before she fell asleep after listening to his breathing and trying to time hers to match his. Right before she finally let the peaceful embrace of sleep take over her, she whispered, I love you, to him so silently that she hardly even heard it herself. But she would only swear she felt him laugh in his sleep. And that was all she needed from him before she gave up her fight against herself and finally fell asleep in his arms. They're so cute. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Sorry if this video is really short, there's not much you can really comprehend because a lot is still going on and a lot is going to happen. So yeah. So if you guys haven't subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you ship Stydia, and also come back next week. I post every Wednesday or Thursday. So yeah, see you guys next week. Teen Wolf out. I